Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I don't know if I forgot to finish the vlog yesterday. If I didn't, I'm sorry. We are here in Matsumoto still. It is day 3 of our April 2018 trip to Japan. We're not actually staying in Matsumoto today. We are catching a train straight out to go to a place called Kiso Valley. Kiso Valley is a famous place for having old Japanese postal towns during the Edo era. People traveling across the country used to stop in and stay at these postal towns. There'd be like famous places that would have like, you know, Japanese inns and these kind of things for sort of people that were traveling across the country to stay in. We're going to visit 2 postal towns today in Kiso Valley. We're going to visit Magome and Tsumago, I think that's correct. And we are catching a train about an hour and a half out of Matsumoto to go to these places. They're also connected by a route that goes through the mountains, so we're going to do that walk as well. So we're all geared up. We've got loads and loads of food, not just this in my hand, but like stuff but there's stuff in my backpack as well. We're a little early, so we're checking out the omiyage place. Seems like apples are a kind of thing here in Matsumoto. They got a lot of apple related products, not any in shot at the moment. Let's go over here because I want to show you guys something. Here is the apple flavoured Kit Kats. I'm not going to buy any because I've tried them before and they are not good. When I first came to Japan, I thought that you could buy different flavoured Kit Kats everywhere, but that's not actually the case. Different places in Japan specialise in different foods, and then you can find Kit Kats that have those flavoured foods in those places around Japan. So for instance here, Matsumoto is very famous for its apples. You can buy apple flavoured Kit Kats here. In Ehime, in Matsuyama, where the Doga Onsen is, they're very famous for oranges. So you can buy the orange Kit Kat there. They're really good. It's not quite an orange, it's a bit like a different version of the Satsuma, but they're really, really good down there. I have had the apple Kit Kats, they're a bit strange, so I'm not going to buy any, but you can buy them here. But one thing Shinanai.
We're in A coach 1, so this is car 3 here.
Oh, we are in an 8 coach 1, awesome. Okay, cool. So car 3,
didn't it?
Yeah, 8 cars, car 3. That's us, car 3 reserved. Brilliant. How did you know that we were on an 8 car train?
Because it said upstairs on the sign.
Ah, cool.
It says here as well. Yeah,
8 cars. Yes, you're quite right.
Bound for Nagoya will depart from platform number 1. Note that food and beverages are not sold on.
Oh, not sold. I thought she was about to say it's not permitted. We've got about 4 kilograms of food. Oh wow, it is. Hey, the Shinano. Are we the first seat?
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that leg room. So you can see straight out the front of the train here, which is amazing. It's so common in Japan actually to see straight out the front of the train. Driver's over here. And we are about 20 minutes away from our final destination now. Scenery around here is just amazing. We're all inside the valley between these mountain ranges, traveling along the road. Beautiful cherry blossoms everywhere, it's amazing. Oh, this is it. Wow, this is much more built up than I thought it was going to be. Wow. No, the Tourist Information Centre is there. Look, I can see the sign. Yeah, so welcome to Natsugawa, guys. So from here, we catch a bus that's going to take us about half an hour to get to... where is it going to take us to? Magome, that's where we're going to. This is a much more built up area than I thought. I thought this was going to be a pretty sparse. Excuse me, I'm drinking the Calpis fruits milk thing that I got from the convenience store, and I'm about halfway through it. It's repeating on me a little bit, but it is very nice and fruity and milky, so don't actually mind that too much. Tourist information centres, very good in Japan, extremely good. If you're going anywhere, especially for a day trip like we are today, highly recommend going to a tourist information centre. They always have very, very, very good and convenient maps in English, guys, so I guess that's what we'll find now.
On foot 150 minutes, by bicycle 70 minutes, by bus 25 minutes.
Awesome.
How much is the fare? 560 yen for adults.
We obviously want that number 3 bus that goes up to Magome. Hopefully in English as well, because I guess they get a lot of tourists. We've seen a few people come off our train to go on their way there. This is the queue at the number 3 bus stop. So it's actually quite obvious. I thought it'd be hard to work out where we were going to be taking the bus from, but it's not actually that hard. So everybody's queuing up over here. We got the 8:36 train from Matsumoto, which seems like a good sort of reasonable time to leave. Not too early, not too late. Trains actually only go every hour and a half at this time in the morning. So realistically, anybody who's going to be going to Magome and Tsumago are going to be on that train. I think all these people are on our train as well. This is bus stand number 3. It looks like we're not going to get a seat because Liam is back in the queue over there somewhere. And so if you do want to get a seat on the bus, it is a 25-minute bus journey. If you do want to get a seat on the bus, come straight off the train and go line up by stand number 3 straight away. For 25 minutes I can hack standing, so I'm not too bad. But yeah, if you do need to sit down, then just get in that queue quickly.
Almost there.
Almost there. The bus is super packed. We had to squish the last people on. But we've actually made time. It seems like everybody on our bus, bar minor exceptions, very, very minor exceptions, is going to Magome. So the bus driver drove us all the way here to Magome, and I think the entire bus is going to offload here. Well, it has to anyway. It's the shoot-in. It's the final stop, so everybody's going to be getting off here. Yeah, alright, just parking up. On these local buses in Japan, what tends to happen is you pay when you get off, not when you get onto the bus. So the idea is when you get onto the bus, you take a ticket from the machine. That gives an indication as to where you got on. When you leave the bus, you show the driver the ticket, and then you pay the price that he asks you to pay. Or she. Okay, well this is amazing. Oh yay, this is brilliant.
This place is reconstructed to be very fancy and nice, basically an idealised version of what the postal town would look like.
Right.
The other one is more authentic, and there's a lot of stuff that's still original.
So this route that we're taking today from Magome to Tsumago is part of the Nakasendo, which is one of the 5 original routes connecting to Edo during sort of the Tokugawa Ieyasu times, or Edo period. So there was 5 major routes. This one goes straight through the mountains, and apparently people preferred it because they didn't have to ford any rivers. They didn't have to go over any rivers. This way they got to just walk up and down over mountains. Actually sounds like a little bit more strenuous to me than going over rivers, but okay. So we've come from up here. There's actually some toilets here. Fancy toilets, eh? Japan's so good for that, oh my gosh. Having toilets along tourist routes, they're just so good at putting them everywhere. Japan's also really good for putting stamps in all their tourist areas. I've seen this quite a lot actually, and in Korea too. She's got a book for all her stamps. It's actually a really good idea. It's beautiful around here. Living here must be amazing. This is it, the official notice board. So it looks like this is where notices would be posted for the town. What, by the local government?
Yeah, or just
anyone.
Information that comes from the Shogun or something. Probably.
I guess so. It reminds me of The Witcher. Oh my gosh, look at this. So that's Magome, where we just climbed up from. You can tell I'm out of breath from that. And this is a panoramic viewpoint. So from here you can see the mountain range that completely surrounds this area. Move over to the left because I think Liam's taking a panoramic. That is phenomenal. So here we go, here's a sign. So it was 100 meters down to Magome where we just came from, the post town. And now we're going 7.6 kilometers in the opposite direction to Tsumago town. So we are going to be heading up here, 7.6 kilometers. Apparently it's an easy hike, or can be taken at a moderate pace for 2 to 3 hours. Given that we're filming and taking pictures, I think it's going to take us 3. Lots of bamboo around here, amazing.
Love bamboo.
Does it? I mean, I guess this counts as a bamboo forest. Pop to see this tiny little shrine. This is Kunano Shrine. There's the main shrine up there. Oh, looks like it's from an anime, doesn't it? That's our view at the moment. We're 5.8 kilometers to go. You can see it up here. Amazing. Magome is technically in Gifu Prefecture. Not technically, it is in Gifu Prefecture. And Tsumago is in Nagano Prefecture. And that was the crossing just then. The border between the 2 prefectures. So we have just walked over into Nagano Prefecture. I got a very helpful sign here at the 5.5 kilometer mark. There's a cute little tea house here. They serve mochi as well, but they're a little bit busy. So we're gonna skip and keep on moving. Entered into a new place that has car-like trees. Look at that snake-like tree thing. Oh, I like that. All the way up to the top. There's a free rest stop here. There's another inside. It looks like another little house, which is very old. I mean, from the outside it looks very old, but an old store or something like that. Amazing. Check this out. Look how cool that is. Oh, sorry. There you go. Tatami mat room, low tables, and look, you can see in there. He's got a pot over fire on the floor, and he is serving food in there as well. Amazing. There are bears in the forest. We've not seen any. I doubt we will see any. Apparently we can ring this bell to ward off the bears. I think we sort of alerting the bears that there's humans around, and so they don't come near us. I don't think they want to come near us. Anyway, we ring the bell, so, and then the bears won't attack us, maybe. Let's hope. We're killing it. Right, let's keep going. Yay! Let's do our nightmare bit. We're walking through a forest. You're walking through a forest. Just keep going. Keep going. Where am I? We're sitting by the waterfall to have some lunch. We bought a bunch of stuff with us. I had a look at the food that was available in Magome and Tsumago. There seemed to be some sobery stuff, which was like soba, which looked good. And I don't know, we saw curry soba on the way up, didn't we? There was a lot of soba. As Liam is vegetarian, no fish, no meat, I couldn't guarantee that he'd be able to eat anything on this trip, so we went to the supermarket and bought a whole load of stuff to bring with us. So we bought some bread, some jam, we got some cheese strings, which they seem to really love here in Japan. We also got some baked sweet potato that we got from the supermarket. I love baked sweet potato. And we got some hard-boiled eggs from the convenience store. Vegetarians, if you come to Japan, all the convenience stores have hard-boiled eggs. So you can just go in there and buy some of that if you're really wanting for protein. That's a good thing to get. So it's like we're about to turn a corner into civilization over here. First houses we've seen in a while.
Proper houses.
Proper houses. 3 kilometers to go to Sugamo. It's so quiet. Been to a lot of places like this in Japan where you see all these old houses. You just can't hear anyone around. I'm sure people live in them. We're at the 2.3 kilometer mark route, 2.3 kilometers to go to Tsumago. It's really cool here. Looks like they have sticks that you can take for free to help you get up or go along the hiking route. So you can just grab one of these and use them as your hiking stick. Oh, it's amazing. Wish I had them at Magome. I would have grabbed one. Just past this weird little fish farm. I reckon it's a fish farm anyway. Water's being fed in, there's nets everywhere. And you've got loads of the same type of fish. Look like little catfish or something. I know they're not catfish, I don't know what they are though. Cherry blossoms started to kick in as well. It seems like this is a perfect time for cherry blossoms. Around this area, around the Kiso Valley. It is today the 10th or 11th, no, it's the 10th of April, 10th of April. So mid-April seems to be the best time to come for cherry blossoms in Kiso Valley. It is early, apparently, this year. Cherry blossom blooming has been early, so usually mid-April I think is the perfect time. My favourite blossoms are these dark pink ones. The dark pink ones bloom later actually, or in my experience they've always bloomed later. The big white ones tend to open quite early in the season. So if you want to catch these ones, go to mid to the end of the season. The only thing with blossoms is though, heavy rainfall can rain them all out. So if you have a few really bad days of rain in Japan or in the area of Japan that you're visiting, it could wash all the blossoms off the trees and then you just won't have an opportunity to see them. I've actually found that's very, very rare. For it to be that bad, it's very rare. Even when we were in Kanazawa the other day and there was heavy rainfall, we still saw a decent amount of blossoms, but it's just something to be wary of if you're planning a trip. You definitely want to see them. That could happen, it can happen. Whoa, we are getting there. Wow, okay. So I think we've got to go down here where Liam is going. Hi Liam. We're crossing over that bridge, maybe, I think. And Tsumago, that's where we're going. It's over there somewhere. I'm getting all the names mixed up in my head. Crossing over that bridge, stream's amazing. Look how shiny all these rocks are. That's what water does. Does anybody else think the big rock on the left hand side looks like a frog? All those puddles in it. I think it looks exactly like a frog. Maybe it looks like a pig. Oh, or maybe it's a piggy. Now I don't know. Looks cool though. This branch looks like the branch Thomas O'Malley had to grab onto when he was flowing through the river. Deer paw! I was about to say that's a horse that I'm not allergic to, but that's not strictly true because I'm also allergic to hay. Here we go! Ooh! Ooh, it's a power station. Cool. Looks like a level of Ratchet and Clank. So we've literally just started into Tsumago. Oh, it's quite big actually, a big place. We eventually have to get back to the station as well. Looks like the station's up to the top left.
See what they mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Much dark.
Oh my gosh. It really feels like you're walking through like old Edo era place. I mean, you really are actually. So they seem to have a few selection of small stores here. This is a little sweet shop, looks so beautiful. They have lots of souvenir shops. Loads of places though are sort of empty for you to sort of peer into or just not open at all. But I think the idea is you're sort of here to feel the ambience of the area and not really to shop or eat as much. But yeah, it really is amazing. It's a cute shrine here, just as the road sort of turns off. And a little red torii gate up there, can you see it? That's pretty, isn't it? This is a little shrine that's at the top of those stairs. Sorry, I'm out of breath. We just climbed straight up them. Look at that amazing view out the mountains that they have at the back. And they have their own bell on the left hand side. That's really cool. This house here was a house built in the Edo period. I think all of these houses are though. But it's 300 years old. People still live in it now. I do wonder with these old houses what happens in earthquakes. Because they must get earthquakes here. Not as bad as in Tokyo. But what happens? They can't really be built to withstand them. If you know, let me know. I'm very interested. This is a Gintama town like I have never seen. Oh my gosh, look at this. Some of the places have little gardens outside it. There's birds flying around everywhere. I mean, I guess it helps that the sky is your perfect shade of blue. And yeah, it's just unbelievable. Looks so amazing. Some of the stores are open, just like we were when it was around the corner, selling a few bits and pieces. Generally though, places are shut up. Just allowing you to soak in. It's like the beauty of the place, I guess. No, I like cherry blossoms as much as a net person, but this is my favourite type of tree. I love these trees with these kind of mushroomy things. Mushroom balls of whatever they are, foliage. I don't know anything about trees, okay? But all I know is that these are my favourite ones, and I don't even know what their names are.
Okay, is this the buses?
Well, I'm guessing that yellow thing is the bus stop. Yeah, bus stop.
Ah, brilliant.
Okay, bye Tsumago. We're gonna go wait at the bus stop now. That was amazing. Really awesome hike. 2 amazing little towns. Tsumago was just beautiful, and actually Magome was also quite an amazing, beautiful place to see. We are going to catch a bus now to Nagiso station. So Nagiso station is the closest station to Sugamo. It's about a 7-minute drive away. I think it's about a 40-minute walk, so you can walk it, but if you've done the walk from Magome to Tsumago, another sort of 3.5 kilometers might not be the top thing on your list. So yeah, it's a 7-minute bus ride, and we're going to wait for that. There looks like there's a lot of people in the town hanging around, so we anticipate that this bus is going to be pretty busy. So even though it's a little early, we're going to go line up now, just to make sure that we definitely can get on it. If you can't get on this bus, or on the bus that you need to get the train that you want to get, you can take a taxi. I think it costs about 1,000 yen to do that. So if we are unsuccessful at getting on this bus, we'll do that and take taxi. It's a ticket booth at the train station. We are going in here. I'm surprised that there's actually no barrier. We've got to go up and over onto the other line. Onto the other platform to get our train. I'm guessing we're at that platform there. Do you reckon? That must be us. For Kiso, Fukushima, Nagano and Nagoya. No wait, that's not right, is it? Is it? Yes. Yes it is. Look how few trains go from the station. Extremely irregularly. We're getting the 1600 one on the Limited Express Shinano number 17, and so it leaves at 4 o'clock, and you can see here the stations that it will go from. It will be the orange one on the right hand side. Yeah. Are we at the other end again? Oh, 4C&D, nice. Once we got to the bus stop, there were a lot of people at the bus stop, so we actually decided to take a taxi. We walked over to sort of a taxi company. I'll show you the pictures here of the place that we walked over to. And we asked them to get us a taxi, and the taxi took us to Nagiso station. It cost us 1,350 yen. Something like that. We then hung around waiting for the train, and we got the train. It was a little bit over an hour back into Matsumoto. We're on the train right now back into Matsumoto. So I'm actually going to finish up the vlog today. I hope you found this useful. Our trip to Magome, Tsumago, and the path in between. I thought it was awesome. It was great to see what sort of old Edo towns were like around the postal villages. But anyway, I hope to see you back on the channel another time soon. Tomorrow we are going to Kyoto, so we'll do some cool stuff in Kyoto. So anyway, I will see you all then. Bye. We are then going to be snaking up that mountain where the Torii gates are. Otherwise, if you want to come here and get really good pictures, and I get really impressed with highways and train routes, the price has been steadily increasing. People are playing cards, I want to join in. And there's a natural shower. How much for your own Torii gate? Deliveries up here.
Multi creamy.
It tastes like Maltesers.